Matty Healy just threw some subtle shade. The 1975 frontman made a pointed remark about his past casual romantic liaisons, seemingly taking a swipe at ex-girlfriend Taylor Swift. But what's really going on between these two? Let's dive into the juicy details of their short-lived romance and the not-so-hidden messages behind their music. In a recent interview, Matty Healy, lead singer of the 1975, sparked speculation when he seemed to make a subtle dig at his former flame, Taylor Swift. Matty, 35, briefly dated the global pop star in 2023, but their whirlwind romance came to an end in June that same year. The relationship, though short, still managed to capture the public's attention, and seemingly, Taylor's too, as many fans believe she referenced their brief fling in her latest album, The Tortured Poets Department. In particular, the track The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived is thought to take aim at Matty, with lyrics describing a man in a Jehovah's Witness suit and the phrase "rusting my sparkling summer," potentially alluding to their breakup. Given Matty's signature black suits during performances, it didn't take long for Swifties to make the connection. During an appearance on Joshua Cittarella's Doom Scroll podcast, Matty opened up about his evolving approach to songwriting and dropped a few cryptic comments that many interpreted as a reflection on his time with Taylor. He explained that in the early days of his career, he frequently wrote about personal relationships, but that now, drawing inspiration from past romances feels too obvious. I used to write about relationships a lot more, Matty shared, but added that crafting songs about his recent experiences, like his casual romantic liaisons, no longer interests him. For Matty, rehashing these personal moments in music is simply maintaining the status quo, something he's not eager to do. He went on to explain, "I'd kind of just be lying if I made a record about all the stuff that was said about me or the casual romantic liaisons I've become known for, just because I'm famous." This comment has fans buzzing, as it feels like a subtle nod to his brief romance with Taylor Swift, a relationship that made plenty of headlines. Though Matty didn't call out Taylor directly, it's hard not to see the parallels. Interestingly, Matty's view on writing about relationships seems to stand in contrast to Taylor's, who is famously drawn from her romantic history to craft some of her biggest hits. Taylor's catalog includes songs that many believe are aimed at past loves like John Mayer, Harry Styles, and Taylor Lautner, and it appears Matty may have been added to that list with The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. Despite any tensions that might exist in their music, sources close to Matty reveal to us weekly that he doesn't hold any hard feelings toward Taylor. In fact, he reportedly had a positive reaction to her album, saying he still thinks very highly of her. Even though Matty admitted he hadn't listened to much of the record when asked about it by Entertainment Tonight, it seems he wasn't overly concerned about the potential diss track. Insiders shared that while Matty and his family were initially worried about how Taylor might portray him, they were relieved that she handled the subject delicately. According to the source, Matty was really appreciative of the heads-up he got from Taylor and was grateful that their story wasn't painted in a negative light. It's clear that while Matty may have moved on from writing about heartbreak, his brief romance with Taylor Swift still lingers in the public consciousness, especially for fans who love dissecting every lyrical reference. But whether Matty's comments were a subtle dig or just a reflection of his evolving artistry, one thing remains certain: his relationship with Taylor Swift is still a topic of intrigue, even months after their split. So, what do you think? Was Matty Healy throwing shade at Taylor, or was it just an innocent remark about his creative process? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to AU News for more celebrity updates. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest gossip.